everybody, and good afternoon. My name is Stephanie, and I'm here to deliver my deliberative, persuasive speech. My deliberative, persuasive speech will be about one of our former presidents, President Trump. There are many Americans who did not vote for Trump for many reasons, and one of them is he's already a multi-millionaire, and another one is he doesn't know how to run a country. Those are not good reasons to not vote for President Trump for the next election, in my opinion. Trump has made many differences in his first term of presidency, and not many Americans see that. One of the most important things that former President Trump did was his impact on the U.S. environmental and climate policy. As stated in the article, The Environmental Legacy of President Trump, written by Elizabeth Bongberg, states the following. Within weeks of commencing his term, Trump began residing or weakening a record number of regulations designed to cut emissions, protect wildlife, ban dangerous pesticides, and limit pollutions of water and air. Denying the overwhelming scientific consensus on the course of climate change, he opened new land to oil and gas drilling and issues permits for controversial oil pipelines. President Trump has made changes during his term that Americans do not notice. Americans only seem to notice the wrong that he has done. For example, building the wall between the United States and Mexico, which was a big deal for some Americans. It was such a big deal that they went as far as calling him racist. Americans have different viewpoints on our former President Trump, but we really need to look at the big picture. Of all the changes that Trump made, he's doing it for the American people. Trump also did the following changes during his term, according to an article called Trump Presidency. Can he carry out his policy agenda by Barbara Montel? Trump wanted to lower personal income tax rates and collapse 7 tax brackets into 3 and eliminate the estate tax. Also stated in that same article about change that Trump made, she also states that he wanted to rebuild bridges, roads, the electricity grid, and other infrastructures by issuing tax credits to encourage private investments. Unlike our current president, President Biden, he has risen taxes so high that the cost of living is much worse than when Trump was president. This just goes to show that Trump's major focus was on the American people and to make it easier for the American people to find jobs, have lower tax rates, and just make America great again. Our current president, Biden, his term is ending soon, and I truly hope that President Trump gets reelected because he can follow through with changes that he has put into place. I personally think that his background in running multi-million-dollar businesses will absolutely help with running the country because he knows how to negotiate and follow through, and he is passionate about making America great again. I know a lot won't agree with my statement, and everyone has a right to their opinion. But truly, do your research on Trump and realize just how much of an asset he is to the American people. Trump could turn the United States around if others would just realize that he is what we need to make that happen. Because he has the experience with running businesses, and yes, that's not the same as running a country, but he builds all of his businesses from the ground up. Trump is dedicated, determined, and wants to see things get better, better for all, not just for himself. After talking to some friends and family about who they would vote for again, Biden or Trump, the vote was unanimous. They all said Trump. Personally, I spoke with my dad, Stephen Amador. He voted for Biden. He regretted it. He said that Biden has done nothing but raise taxes and make laws that are irrelevant to the American people. And the new laws that he's made for his fiscal year 2024 are going to raise taxes of almost up to 400 or 4.8 billion dollars, and new taxes targeting businesses. Biden has caused much more problems for Americans than Trump ever did. By Trump becoming president again, all of this can change and make it easier for middle-class Americans to live comfortably. In conclusion of my speech, I'm not into politics at all, but when it affects my cost of living, I get involved. And I want to see a change. And that change I want to see is a president who wants to help Americans by lowering taxes and making the changes we, the American people, are asking for. Consider Biden as president.